Beth, can you explain to me what the last few days have been like since you became British champion at 200 meters with a time of 22.59 seconds, also a championship record?
Yeah, I mean, it's just been amazing. So many people have been congratulating me, and I'm really, really proud of myself as well. And you mentioned the championship record. That is something I'm so proud of, because look at the athletes we've had over the years, and I've got the championship record into a minus wind. But then again, the past couple of days, it's been very much right. We've got a job to do. So we've got the World Cup, we've got the Europeans. So I've kind of brought myself back down to earth. I'm already pestering my coach. What training am I going to be doing the next few days? I need to be ready for the Europeans and the World Cup. So, it's very much back to it.
So with the World Cup, what are your realistic expectations?
I just want to get as many points as possible for Great Britain and just do myself proud. So obviously I'm on a roll at the moment, PBs and Scottish records, so I would like to get another one. But yeah, just to have some more consistent performances. I think I'm having a great season, and I just want to keep running them similar times, because if I want to take it to the next level and go to the major championships, you have to be running these times consistently.
I understand you had to take a day off work to come here today.
Had to swap a few things around. It wasn't too easy. I only found out yesterday morning that I could actually have the time off. So, and next week I don't know what I'm going to do, because I've booked in. I didn't plan to go to the World Cup, so you put in your shifts like a couple of months prior. So I'm actually working on the day of the World Cup, so I need to get that shift off. So it's a very busy week next week that I'm going to try and move a few things around. But they're understanding at work. I'm doing something that's once in a lifetime opportunity. So yeah, hopefully.
It's not just an opportunity of a lifetime. You're running for Queen and Country. Surely your boss can indulge you.
Yeah, I know. It's my first ever GB vest, so it's a great opportunity, and that's why I'm so excited, and that's why trials this year was so exciting, because you're not just fighting for your place on the European team. If you win, you get to go to the World Cup. So I remember saying to my coach, I need to win, and he was like, don't worry, but I said no, I need to win. I want to go to the World Cup, so it's been really, really important to me to do this.
You get to run in a stadium that's fast becoming a great stadium, the London Stadium.
Yeah, I mean, I watched all of 2012 Olympics and all of 2017 World Cup, and the cheer British athletes get when they step onto the track or when they're announced is something else. And I've dreamt for years for that to be me, and kind of almost accepted that it won't be me. And now on Sunday, the 15th, I'm going to get that. They're going to be cheering for me, and the atmosphere is going to be insane.
You wouldn't have much of a chance to savor wearing your first, GB vest, because you've got bigger things. You got your Euros. What are you looking forward to there?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm currently ranked third, so my aim is to obviously make the final, and then from there I would love to get a medal. We're definitely going to go back into training after the World Cup and, get myself in the best shape possible so that I can go to the Europeans and really, really put down a good marker. And hopefully this season's been amazing, and if I could do well at the Europeans, that would be the cherry on top of the cake.
I'm sure you've now become the hunter. From here on now, it's going to get very tough, because next year there's the World Championships. Yeah. Obviously you got to get through the trials, and then after that the following year there's the Olympics. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to make the Olympics. Every athlete's dream is to make the Olympics. And even just a couple of months ago, I would have said, but I'll only ever make it for a relay. I'll never get an individual spot. And to now be in a position where, I could have an individual spot if I carry on the way I'm going, that just gives me something to work for. It makes me just so determined, because not many people can call themselves Olympians, and I would love to be able to call myself one.
How on earth are you going to manage combining working and athletics? How easy is it to combine both of them?
It's not easy at all, especially from October through to April, because I need days off in the summer for competitions. I work 7-day weeks, so I think there was 6 weeks I went without having one single day off, because how the job works is that your boss sends you all the shifts that are available, and you can just put down when you want to work. So I literally was just working every single day, and if I couldn't get a shift at that job, I've got a second backup job on the security gates, which I can work at, and obviously I go into the schools and do power of 10 work on the side. So it hasn't been easy, but at the same time I've got no choice. I've got no funding, no sponsorship, so I have to do that if I want to do my athletics, because athletics, if you want to do it well, it is quite an expensive sport, because you need appointments with physiotherapists, osteopaths, massage therapists, because some people just think, oh, if you've got an injury you have to see them, but I like to prevent injuries. I don't want to be injured or miss training, so I make sure I always see them, and that makes it really, really expensive, so you do have to work a lot.
Now, at the Athletics World Cup next weekend, there won't be too many world medalists and superstars, but how big is it an opportunity for someone like you to run in that kind of environment still?
Yeah, definitely. I think there will still be so many medalists there. I think we've got, from all the 8 nations competing, I think there's like 130 world and Olympic medalists there. So there will still be a great atmosphere and a great level of competition. But I think as long as every British athlete goes out and does their best, gets as many points for Great Britain, it would be really, really nice to bring this trophy home. And there will be some new members on the team, like myself. This is my first ever GB vest, and I'm just going to take the opportunity to do as best as I can.
You mentioned London 2012, so obviously you must have had somebody you were looking up to when you were having these dreams. Who is he or she?
Jessica Ennis, obviously. Just watching her, she had so much pressure on her. She went into the competition as the favourite. People had hung the medal around her neck before she'd even done her first event. And I watched her line up on the hurdles, the first event start line, and the cheer she got was amazing. And I just watched every second of it. It was just so inspiring. And we've been spoilt in this country for home games. There's been so many. So it's great because that's inspired people like me. And now I get to put on a GB vest. So, it's just what the country needs to get youngsters into athletics.
You do realise that you're going to get that cheer next weekend?
I know, and that's the thing I'm most excited about, because you watch it on TV and the British athletes, obviously because it's in the London Stadium, get the biggest cheer. It doesn't even sound real, and I feel like that will just spark so much adrenaline for myself. It will just spur on good performances. Athletics
in this country is quite big. What can you say about the fans?
Oh my days, the fans are amazing. They make the sport. There's so many fans. I follow them all on Twitter, and they go to every athletics meet that they can. They'll go abroad to Diamond Leagues, and they just really get behind the sport, and they genuinely love athletics, and athletics has so many volunteers in as well, and they're fans of the sport. They give up their time. All the officials that you see giving up their time because they genuinely love their athletics, and I think that's great, because it's just anyone can be an athletics fan. It doesn't discriminate gender, race, sexuality, nothing. It's everyone can be an athletics fan or an athlete.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.